Welcome back, my beautiful dream catchers, and Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be diving in and teaching you guys tips to help you create self-care and prioritize yourself throughout your busy days. So make sure you stay tuned because once again, you are not going to want to miss this. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alexandra Streisand and I am a certified and professional confidence and relationship coach, here to deliver to you motivation, inspiration, and support each and every day, every month, and every year. For those of you who don't know me, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. For those of you who've been a part of my journey this whole time, thank you so much for coming back and spending your time and energy with me. I'm so looking forward to this year with you. So let's get started and jump right in. Starting off the new year is a perfect time to really talk about prioritizing ourselves and why it's so important. Because so many of us are so filled with our days that we're running from place to place. We're almost on autopilot because we're not even thinking, because we have so many things that we need to accomplish that we're 10 steps ahead before we can even breathe and take a second to unwind at all. And the reason that prioritizing ourselves is so incredibly important because we really need to give back to ourselves and make sure that we improve our health and are able to fully be the person that we need to be each and every day with every task that we have. And a reason that prioritizing ourselves is really beneficial is because it allows us to take a second and to really create awareness around who we are, where we are, and what it is that our body needs. So there are some simple tips that can help you start prioritizing yourself today. That way you can feel a little bit more relieved when you are taking on all of the tasks that you have at hand. And number one is really being able to start saying no to somebody or something. And what I mean by that is giving yourself permission that you don't need to say yes to every little thing that somebody asks from you or everything that you feel like you need to do. Because at the end of the day, if we're stepping into something with resentment or anger or frustration or resistance, we're not going to be able to be who we need to be in that moment. And that can totally take away from our energy, and that leaves us putting ourselves at the back burner. And it creates that sense of burnout because now we're feeling resentment, we're feeling disconnected, we're feeling unmotivated, and we're really not allowing ourselves to enjoy the time that we have. And that's really important because when we start being able to say no, we start taking our power back and we start allowing ourselves to spend more time doing things that we enjoy and that make us happy. And when we start saying no, we start realizing how much of a release that is and why we ask ourselves why we've waited so long, because it's such an important step. And next is really being able to say yes to yourself. So if you're saying no to others, that means that we want to replace the no's towards others with yeses for ourselves. And what I mean by that is taking time to do something for you. And I don't mean doing this all at once, but I mean even taking little intervals throughout your day. So maybe even if it's 5 minutes to take a deep breath and just sit there and be with yourself. Maybe it means going for a walk or taking that yoga class or an art class or reading that book that you've been wanting to read or listening to a podcast or even something as simple as going grocery shopping alone or taking a drive by yourself. All of these little things that you normally say no to because you feel like you need to prioritize other people, we're now going to shift that and start prioritizing you. And within that is really creating this deep level of self-care and self-appreciation and being able to really appreciate the things that you need in order to feel fulfilled and in order to give back to yourself. And within that also comes adjusting our expectations. So we don't need to constantly feel like we have to give. It's okay to not only have to give to others, but to give back to ourselves and to release the expectation that we need to be there 100% for every other person. It really stems from being 100% with ourselves because just like I said in the last video, we can't be giving ourselves to others in the way that we need to if we're not giving ourselves to us first. And we are our priority. That way we can show up and be who we need to be. And within that and within adjusting our expectations, that also means letting go of certain things that we maybe put on our to-do list. So let's say that we're supposed to do grocery shopping, laundry, we're having to finish up our assignments, we're bringing work home, we're having to get ready maybe with our kids or other commitments that we've made, and all of a sudden it's like our days are blowing by us, our weeks are running so fast that we don't even know what's going on. And it's about really taking a step back, looking at our list of things that we need to do and crossing something off that is no longer serving us, that we're not enjoying, and replacing that with something that we do enjoy. So it's not just about crossing something off, as powerful as that is, but it's about replacing that with something that's meaningful for you. And really, even if that's incorporating something like exercising or in arts and crafts, or something as simple as listening to music that makes you feel good. It's about doing these little things throughout your day to really start shifting the energy from constantly giving to others and to start giving back to ourselves. And I think that self-care and making ourselves a priority will really start creating more happiness, joy, excitement, love, and appreciation in our lives. And we all know how good that feels when we can really step into our lives in a powerful way and love the life that we're living. So I really recommend trying this out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you're making yourself a priority, what that looks like, and what you're crossing off of your list, and what you're going to do for the rest of the week to move forward. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Like always, love you guys so much. Appreciate you spending your time and energy with me, and can't wait to be with you next time. Have a great day. Sending my love.